Hello guys, I decided to work on this card, pull request notifications on Trello card instead of Slack channel. The purpose of this is whenever we create a new pull request, our new comment should be added to the card with the link of the pull request. So this is how I did it. So over here in every repo, GitHub gives us the ability to create a webhook, which can send us information about what's happening with the repository. It has many events and many things that we can feed ourselves with what's happening to it. So in order to get comments or things that we need for this card, um, we created um, uh, we created um, we created a Lambda and an API that will receive all this data from GitHub and will create the comment accordingly. So we created this Lambda and this API, which is configured in this YAML for CloudFormation. It's just a simple Lambda point, with this path, and all it does is gets a payload and checks the comments in Trello. It pulls a card, checks if a comment with the same URL has already been posted. If not, it goes ahead and posts it. It's really simple, really straightforward. So let's try it out. So our API gateway endpoint is this one over here. So we just go ahead and copy this one. And let's go to the webhooks. Let's add that webhook over here. Then I said we have another path, which is also configured over here. So we just copy this and append it to the URL we just pasted here. Okay, so very important. We need to set up the application JSON as the content type, and we need to tell GitHub we don't want all the information coming to our webhook, but just the pull requests. So our server is gonna be able to filter which type of events and a pull request we want to post on Trello. So for now, we just need a pull request, and it's gonna log anything over here, but we can filter for any new, any closed, any reopen pull request, or any of the other actions over here. So let's add the webhook. Okay, we didn't paste it correctly here. Okay, let's add the webhook. So we have a valid checkmark, so GitHub already accepted our webhook. Now let's try this out. So I'm going to use the same repo over here. I'm sorry, my same repo, which is bound to this card. So how are we binding this? Like we do in Ackland, we just get the name of the card over here generated by Trello, and create a branch out of that. So let's create a branch with that name. Let's see, we're in develop. Yes, let's create a branch with that very same name. So this is how our server is going to know which card the pull request is coming from, and we'll have to comment on. So we're gonna force a change over here. Let's see, this is not necessary, so we're just gonna write the actual product, which is gonna be something like this. Let's just save it over here, and let's commit this. Okay. It's just this change over here, and let's add a comment for it. Removed unnecessary stringification, whatever that means. Okay. Let's get in here. Okay. Now let's push this to the remote branch, and let's go ahead and make a pull request. Okay, let's upload it over here. So let's go to our repository here, and let's create a new pull request. Then we have this change over here. It says we can merge, and we have these two changes, one that I already done before, and let's do the create pull request. So this pull request should have already triggered a comment to our Trello. There you go. Like you see, it added a new comment with the link to the pull request. So if we click it over here, it will take us directly to the pull request that we just created. So that's the work I just did, guys. Thank you for your time.